Hi, in this video, I'm going to design a simple shaped engine with exhaust pipes. Also, in this video, I will focus more on using various transformations. So we're going to move and scale objects, edges, and faces to form exhaust pipes. Also, I'm going to show you a couple of useful tricks like selecting my groups, drawing on faces, sweeping, and using mirror to duplicate existing designs. So let's start. Now, I'm going to create pipes using the circles I've used to create the holes in the valve cover. So now, I will create a spline to use with the sweep tool. Try to keep it as perpendicular as you can at the beginning of its creation. This will help the sweeping process to be more efficient in the future. Afterwards, we can adjust the position of the points at any stage you prefer. Let's go back to the perspective mode and select Sweep command. At first, use the sketch and then select the spline you created. As you can see, you don't have to draw this path exactly at the same spot with your sketch. It always comes out at the face you selected at the beginning. Now it's time to copy those pipes, and again, use the transform tool and select copy. Now I'm going to play a little bit with the faces of these pipes. So select one of the pipes and move it. The entire shape of the pipe will automatically change. I will do the same with all the pipes I've created. This tool really gives you the power to create bionic shapes, or just to play with more shapes. You can do the same with the edges if you want. You can also scale them up. We're going to do that in a minute. It really starts to look more professional, like an actual exhaust. Let's create the bottom part of the exhaust. In this case, I'll use the bottom face of my exhaust and draw a line from the side view. Yet again, I'm going to use the sweep command to sweep along that spline. Make sure the spline is not very curvy, otherwise the shape might fail when being created. Just some more teeny adjustments. Make sure to align all of the bottom spline points at the same level. It will make your pipe look smooth and more continuous. Now I'm going to use the transform tool to adjust the face of the pipe I've just created. And to join all those pipes, I'm going to copy them using the transform tool again. Remember to keep them at the same distance as you did before. Let's get closer to the edges of my pipes. I'm going to adjust them a little bit, just the edges. I'm going to move them up and down just a little bit. Then I'm going to join them together by using the union command. So when you use the sweep tool and then transform the body you created, the entire shape of that body is being transformed accordingly. So let's use the Union tool now. The bottom parts of the pipes look a little bit messy. That's why I'll create a rectangle for trimming purposes. I will cut the ends of my pipes. As you probably noticed, I'm using the subtract command. I don't need that rectangular sketch, so I'm going to select it and delete it. Now I'm going to the top view. From the top view, I'm going to draw another spline. This is going to be the spline I used to create the rest of my pipes, the exhaust outlet. I'm going to play a little bit with the shape using the transform tool. But first, I'm going to use the sweep command in my profile to make the outlet shape. Now you see how the transform tool is used for scaling. I'm going to select this face, and using the yellow dot, I'm going to rescale that face. You can also move this face wherever you like, just by extending the exhaust. I also need to move that pipe a little bit out of the symmetry, just because I don't want its copy to be crossed with another one. Now using the mirror tool and selecting by grouping, I'm going to copy all those shapes I've just created on the other side of my engine. The last touch is going to be selecting the thickness of my exhaust. Select Shell command, choose thickness, and select the faces you want to be thickened. And this is going to be it for this lesson. Thank you for watching, and good luck with modeling. And see you in the next tutorial.